Hey everyone, welcome back. This time we are playing an interesting game that I haven't played before. I've only started it briefly to see if everything is working alright. And as you can see, this content warning. I believe this is a visual novel. It's called Slay the Princess, and it looks pretty interesting. So I wanted to see. I know that choices matter a lot, so I wanted to see if what happens and all that, because I've only heard good things. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Well, I don't know about that, but here we are, the menu screen. So let's start a new game. The hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. So here we have a lot of options. Is that like a hand? What the fuck is that? What I'm scrolling with. The end of the world. What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe it's okay, that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Good point. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution! And then we'll have this too. What are you talking about? What end of the world?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Okay. But how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Okay. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Okay. Can't someone else do this?
Oh, if only that were the case, but I don't make the rules.
Who makes the rules?
I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off.
Well, it's not every day that someone kills a princess, or slays a princess.
Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
Okay. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
I am a bit of a nihilist, but... some of the choices have changed. Nice. Excuse me. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Okay, if you say so.
Then each and every one of us is doomed.
I don't know, I'm very good at seeing other people's perspectives, you know,
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Sweet.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
The voice of the hero.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay. Proceed into the cabin. Yeah, usually you save the princess, that's true. You don't slay them.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, I'm not committing to anything, but I'll take it just in case it's dangerous.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
The music changed. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Jesus, this narrator is really mean.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Okay.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Right. Hey, I'm thinking I'm here to kill you. I'll just continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs
Oh, my mouse
and
changed.
lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Well... I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
True. I agree with that.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clank.
Maybe I shouldn't have dropped it, but
Thank you.
we can talk for now.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
Okay, when you say it like that, she starts to look a bit scared.
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Okay.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
A relationship. Let me lower the volume a bit, if I can. There it is. The music volume. It's better. A relationship, or you come on to me. I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Let's ask her that instead.
Do you?
Yes. I know what I've been told. Whether or not I believe it is an entirely different matter.
So, you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk. But this isn't talking.
Okay. I'm here because you're supposed to end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
Why?
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
No. I don't like that man. No, but I'm sure they have the reasons for keeping their information from me. I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I mean...
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
That's also true. Something seems off about her that I don't like.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
Because I'm reasonable.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
But
you don't really know me, do you?
no,
What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
a lot.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
In your eyes, maybe.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
Don't even know.
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
She doesn't seem as manipulative as I thought she was gonna be. How long have you been down here?
Too long.
A relationship? Are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
So how would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
I was thinking the same thing, actually. Is she saying that she wants to cut your arm off?
She is. I'm sure of it.
Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh? Have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Yeah, I guess I can go the capture side and keep her locked away for now.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Okay, something seems very off about her. I'm just gonna lock you here.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
Am I?
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she?
Yeah.
You can still turn around and finish the job.
No, we're sticking to the plan.
You'll be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work.
Yeah.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids
No.
heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
Oh god.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
Okay.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. And it's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
I didn't do anything.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
So that was just an act, wasn't it? You're not really innocent or harmless. You're not even a princess. You're a monster.
I can be innocent and harmless, if I want to be. Teasing me with fresh air and a chance to finally live freely doesn't inspire me to play nice.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
No, fuck.
It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
Shit.
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
Fuck me.
What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Bullshit. Chapter 2.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh boy, okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
But I died, what am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
No, I remember.
Shh. What if he hears us? That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met.
No, it's not.
Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Maybe.
We couldn't trust either of you, and as far as I'm concerned, we still can't. All we did was lock her away. And how'd that work out for you? No comment. Well then, congratulations. you've been given another chance to actually do this right.
Okay.
And your solution is to send us back in there. Do you want us to slay the princess, or do you want the princess to slay us? Obviously, I want you to slay her. One of you poses a threat to the world, and the other doesn't. Anyways, I believe your other question was something along the lines of, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
No, they definitely did.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started.
No, we're in
Sounds
chapter
pretty
2, we're not in
consequence-free
chapter
to me.
1. The dialogue has changed.
Speak for yourself. From my perspective, there were plenty of consequences. I'm never going to forget the way she just made us stop working.
Yeah, that's my voice. That's my voice right there.
And that's only scratching the surface. If what you said is true, it begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or have you found yourself in another world altogether? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? If she brought an end to everything and everyone, how are we supposed to stop her? What do you want from us? I want you to succeed. You'll find a way. You're the only one who can.
Okay. Proceed to the cabin. Let's do this.
A warning before you go any further.
Oh. Let me save again.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay.
I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
Yeah, she wasn't, she didn't seem very manipulative. She was very, direct.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
I don't.
The interior of the cabin is plain,
Oh, fuck.
the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room.
There's things.
A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
Is the door bigger?
The blade is your implement.
Oh, there's a mirror.
You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time. It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
I mean, I can see eyes, but I don't know if she's...
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Okay. Yeah, you didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
You're right. I was so stuck on the eyes watching us that I didn't even notice it there. What are you two talking about? There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the floor, and the open doorway leading to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
No, there is a mirror.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
Yes,
We have
there
to
is.
look at it. Unless that's what he wants us to do. And pretending it isn't there is a trick to get us to do exactly what he wants.
What the fuck is going on? Okay, I'm hearing things now. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Why is my hand like that? I mean, I've noticed my mouse is like a fang and a furry hand.
Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
We're not gonna talk about my hand. This whole cabin is different than I remember it.
Very different. He changed it, didn't he? It's like he's trying to make us doubt our reality. Calm down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died, you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Okay.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. Steel can't lie to us.
True, my friend. I like this voice. This is the voice of reason.
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
Like a grenade or something?
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
We'll be fine, guys.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
Okay, we don't need the plan. I'm just going to kill her. Mr. Narrator seems to think I can do it. I don't know why you're all just such pessimists right now. I don't know.
Finally, a voice of reason. The rest of you should take notes.
We're just going with his plan right now. We're just gonna follow exactly what he says.
You know why I'm being a pessimist.
I know, but, you know, let's just do it his way now.
I'm just asking questions. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right.
Perhaps I should have killed her the first time after all.
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
Maybe that's how it was last time. Maybe our perception of reality was different back then. And now that we died, our mind is opening up a bit.
No, I'm not. We're going to die down here.
That's my theory.
I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
The only thing that troubles me is that the narrator doesn't remember this, so maybe he's sending us.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
I'm gonna go right.
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb.
Fuck me.
Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
Oh, she's not supposed to be like this, okay. Well, you should have said that earlier.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Heart. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late. Nerves. Heart. Lungs.
Okay, I'm killing her, I'm doing it.
Nerves. Heart. Lungs. Liver.
Damn, there's so many options.
Heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves. 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 Heart. Lungs.
Fuck, maybe she needs me alive to get out of here.
Heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves.
Slay the princess.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart. We did it. We actually did it.
You actually went for it! Oh, you're going to regret this! I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now!
Liver, nerves, heart. Can she?
Oh, fuck.
Liver. We've already seen how she can change.
Right, we won, right?
Heart, lungs, liver, nerve.
You're not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She falls to the ground, unmoving. Nerves, heart, lungs. Oh, I can stop now, can't I? I can. Finally. And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here. Right? But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us.
Fuck.
It means that you're stuck here. Forever.
Ah, gee, thanks, bro.
Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, I hate this. Time passes. Forever's gonna end. Eventually, right? No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end. I feel sick. It doesn't have to be forever, though. does it? What do you mean? We still have a way out, clutched in our hands. Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess that hasn't stopped us before.
True.
That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die? Because right now, you don't want us to do that. You're right. I don't. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care?
True, why do you care?
I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. It's why. What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life. Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
Yeah, am I not a creature of biology? Won't I starve or die of dehydration before forever happens?
That's a grim thought, innit? But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology.
There you go.
Something will happen to you before forever comes along. We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out. Use it.
Okay. Are you stuck here with us, or are you capable of going to other places?
I'm stuck here with you. I wish I weren't. Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
Okay, well...
You remove the blade from the princess's body. What exactly are you planning on doing with it?
Well... I'll slay myself.
I don't like this, but I suppose there's not much I can do to stop you, is there?
Well, we are stuck in here. Oh look, the mouse changed again, that's cool.
You raise the blade to your neck and slit your carotid artery. Here we go.
Chapter 3, the Wraith.
You're on a path in the wood. Shit. This really doesn't end, does it?
Fuck.
It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on and on and on.
Well... guess we're gonna have to find out in the next episode. So, thank you all for watching. This is getting rather interesting. Not what I expected. And yeah, we'll see what happens next time. See you.